Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you? Okay, fine. I hope all of you in good condition. Yeah. Okay. Before we start our lesson today, please open our lesson by reciting basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. For this chapter, the title of this chapter is "What is it?" Okay. In here, actually, we will study about descriptive text and the basic competence of this material of this chapter is comparing social function, text structure, and linguistic elements of several oral and written descriptive texts by giving and asking for information related to description of people, animals, and objects, which are very short and simple according to the context of their use. Okay, in this chapter, sometimes you will learn and do activities in groups, to performance in pairs, and also work individually. Okay, by the end of the lesson, students will be able to, for the learning items, for the first, identify the social function of descriptive text, and then can identify the structure of descriptive text. Then the third is identify the language feature of descriptive text, and then can explain the usage of descriptive in daily activity, and then can arrange the descriptive text based on correct. Okay, for the first, before I continue my explanation, I want to ask you, do anyone know what definition of descriptive text? Yes, right. Descriptive text is a text that describes something, person, animal, or things. Okay. After we know the definition, we next for, okay, purpose. What is the purpose of descriptive text? Okay, right. To describe something, people, animals, or objects so that reader or listeners can understand what is in the text. Okay, after we know the definition, purpose, we continue for structure. For descriptive text, here is any two structure, two part. For the first is identification and description. Okay, what is identification? Yes, good. Identification is the first of descriptive text which serve to introduce a thing, like person, animal, or subject that will be described to readers or listeners. Okay, the second is description. What is description? Okay, right. Description is the second part in descriptive text containing the properties of or characteristics in a thing, as person, animal, or object that is described. These properties or characteristics are special characteristics of the object, not characteristics in general, yeah? Okay, you get it? Okay, after we know the structure of descriptive text, we next for the language features. In here, descriptive text using the present simple tense. All of you, I'm sure that all of you already know what the present simple tense, yeah? Okay, it's good. And the second is using adjectives. Okay. And the third is using a conjunction or linking verb, yeah? Okay. After you understand the material, the material, the description about descriptive text. Now, before we begin the lesson, please observe the picture and conversation. Find things based on the picture and conversation and to play with your friends. Okay? Please repeat after me. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, too. Have you seen our newest English teacher? Yes, I have. She's so beautiful. What do you think about her? She's a tall woman. She has pointed nose and smiling woman. And how about you? She's fat now, but she always uses the uniform elegantly. The conclusion is that she is good looking. Okay. After observing the picture and conversation above, now what things do you want to know? Okay, in here I will give you an example. Yeah. In this conversation, Tina and Diandra we're talking about US English teacher. They quite understood what the new teacher was like, from his physical characteristic to her manner of dressing and some of her good attitude. They feel curious about the new teacher. Okay, so do you also feel interested to know about her? Yeah. Okay, now come on, let's discuss together. Okay, well, now please copy in a neat handwritten descriptive text of people, animal, and object, very short and simple, using correct spelling and punctuation. Okay, and here I will give you an example with the title of my newest teacher. Okay, I have a newest English teacher in my school. She's beautiful. She has pointed nose and smiling woman. She is fat enough, but she always uses the uniform elegantly. The conclusion is that she's good looking. This descriptive text is about the conversation before, yeah. Okay. Please now you make a short descriptive text. Okay. Okay. Now after this, we next for the structure of descriptive text. Okay. Now we will identify the descriptive text. Okay, for the first structure is identification. Where is the identification? Okay, that's good. I have a new English teacher in my school. She's beautiful. Okay, that's great. And then please give me the description. Yes, right. She has pointed nose and smiling woman. She is fat now, but she always uses the uniform elegantly. The conclusion is that she's good looking. Okay, you are so smart, guys. Okay, now have you understood to state the structure of the text? Okay, great. Now we will also practice to complete incomplete descriptive text based on the information that you have reached. Okay, for the first activity, in your any some choice and some information, please read before you complete the incomplete descriptive text. Okay, and in here, I give you a text, incomplete descriptive text, and please you complete this by you read the information before. For the example, the purpose of the text is blah blah blah. You can choose to describe about something, okay, or other. Okay, please finish it. And then we next after learning text, my newest teacher, Now we will learn another text of my lovely cat. In activity, please write the description of my lovely cat based on picture. It's imperative sentence to state it. Okay, in here I give you a picture. It's about a cat, and please you make a short descriptive text by looking for the picture. Okay, after that you can submit to me by email, yeah, and I'll give you my email address after this material finishes. Okay, after we learn about this material, now we will practice the activity. And here I give you three activities. For the first, I hope you can give a description. For the first, number one, Udin is saying that his father is a good man, because in here Udin describes his father. Why his father is a good man? He said that his father loves his family, doesn't get angry easily, talks to his children about many things, and his father and his mother often go out together to enjoy the evening. And then his father is friendly to the neighbors. That is the example. And number 2 until number 5, please do it individually. And for the activity, the second activity, it's almost sense that you or give description about the first sentence. Udin show his pride of Indonesia island. This is what he says. Blah 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 blah. Okay, you get it? Okay. And third and the last activities. In here I give you a picture. Please make a description about this is my lovely school. Okay, after this you can submit for me in email. My address email is Hikmatun Nazilah 612@gmail.com. Okay, thank you for your attention, and I ask forgiveness for my mistakes. And last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Stay healthy and safety.